What's up, Monkey Millionaires? Hope everyone's doing well today. Can't believe it's almost Friday. Quick update on the project. Chart's looking good. As you can see here, getting close to that 1 million market cap kind of psychological point here. Back up to 982,000, up about 10% on the 24-hour chart. Looking good overall. If you pull up the 24-hour chart, you can see nice upward trend. And maybe once we break that 1 million barrier, then we run a little bit. So extremely bullish on the chart and the activity. Things looking good. Let's look at the news real quick. You can see here, Watcher Guru mentioned it was on a lot of the news channels here that President Trump says he's considering $1,000 to $2,000 stimulus checks for all taxpayers using tariff revenue. That could be huge for the economy and also crypto. I can imagine a lot of crypto bros just taking that and plowing it into the market, or just in general, freeing up more money if the economy starts getting that stimulus and seeing it flow through. So that's extremely bullish if he does indeed end up doing the stimulus checks. You remember that happened during COVID, and it was good for the market overall. So that's extremely bullish. Also, Darky here posted many good low caps looking like this. Q4 will be life changing for those who buy bottom coins. And he has a different project here, but I think the same applies to Monkey. If you're buying now, if you've DCA'd at these levels, you're purchasing an incredible project, $1 billion coin in my opinion, at the very bottom. It's holding strong here, right under a million, and I think we bottomed out here, and so it's a great time to buy. And as Darky says here, it will be life changing this quarter, he thinks, and I am bullish for this quarter as well. I don't claim to know what's going to happen in the future, but I'm excited about the fourth quarter for Monkey. LJC here had a good post. Bring back joining and supporting existing communities who worked hard for months. I think that's the Monkey community. Everyone's doing a great job. Even when the chart's red, we're still working. And so shout out to all the bag workers there. And then Alon actually replied to that post and said, real men unapologetically work for their bags. And I agree, working for your bags is a good thing. And the real ones understand it's not just buying and holding. Obviously, that's important. And if you do that, you're in good shape. But it's your bag. You can work it. You can help some of these things that we know we have the potential for actually come into play, because you work in it opens it up, markets it to other potential holders, and the cycle just continues. So just keep on working. Dior, I like this post here. Dior said, "This is getting crimed. Must every runner be crimed? Have you lot forgotten what it means to buy something good or believe? Just because something is going up and you're silent does not mean it's crimed. You must not have been here in 2024." And I completely agree. I think Monkey doesn't have to be crimed. It's an actual potential runner that has a good narrative that people believe in, that people have seen. And I think when we run, it's going to look like what people would call getting crime, kind of that parabolic jump up, these massive green candles. But I think it's going to be because the foundation's so strong. The consolidation has been taking place for so long. The weak hands are out, the diamond hands are in. And when those bigger buys start coming in and they start getting bigger as the market cap and liquidity goes up, I think that's when we have this so-called crimed chart. But I think in the Monkey case, it's going to be a legitimate chart that's running. So I like what Dior said here. The, sky's the limit here for Monkey, if I'm being honest. I did also want to talk about believing. We talk about believe in something. Dior says it here, believe. And I think believing, a lot of people don't really know what that means. So to me, what believing means is that you are not focused on the short-term chart. You know there's going to be dips, but when you believe, you're just going to hold no matter what. And so to me, that's what believing is that you've got that mindset, hey, this is a conviction bag. We're going to make it. And you hold and you shill as if you believe it. And so I'm personally that way with Monkey. It's a conviction hold for me. I think we've got a great community. I want this to succeed for the community. And we've all gotten pretty close and love seeing the same people each day shilling. And I love it when we add new people. And so I think that's what believing means. Believing means it's almost like, you've heard the term delusional bull, right? You have that one track mind. You know it's going to succeed and you believe it's going to succeed. And that belief is what helps you hold, even when the chart's down through multiple dips. And that's what makes that firm foundation that I talked about. That's going to be sort of the launching point for this parabolic run that I believe we're going to have. It could happen this quarter, it could happen first quarter, but I think it's coming soon just based on what we're doing and the work we're putting in here. So start believing. If you're not a believer and you're a holder, I mean, I think most of us, you start off, hey, this looks good. I got in because Gordon had shielded it. And I thought, looks good, looks interesting, right? It's a good narrative, it's easy to understand. So I bought in, not thinking it was going to turn into a conviction coin. So I think that's what happens with a lot of us. You buy in, you see the community, you start getting excited, and you start believing and thinking, hey, I think this thing can run. And that goes back to this post here by Darky, where Q4 will be life changing for those who buy bottomed coins. And so if you're a believer and you see the chart here after it's done all this, nothing's changed since here, right? Same narrative, same core community, then this makes more sense to buy. It's a no-brainer, right? You believe, you're buying here, you're buying here, you're buying here, you're buying here, you're just buying all the way through. And we've had plenty of time, so I think a lot of the believers, we've loaded up our bags, increased our positions. I know I have quite a bit. And I think that's what believing means, is that you're not getting shaken out with every downturn, with every dip. You're looking at that as a buying opportunity. All right, I'll leave it at that. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate the support and the kind words. And let's keep encouraging each other. Let's keep working our bags. And we're going to make it. I'll see you tomorrow.